Last month, a 12-metre, 45-kilo court light crashed to the ground at the Bomaderry tennis courts. Luckily, no one was there. 4 courts now closed, and the future of grassroots tennis here in Bomaderry is at risk. I'm Parry Burrell. I grew up playing tennis on those courts, and to me they are much more than a sports facility, but a hub of happiness, health, and diverse social connections. But now these beloved courts are falling apart, and without the support of local council, the club is fighting an uphill battle. The Shoalhaven Sports Board was officially disbanded in September this year, making it harder for sporting groups to liaise with council about funding and leaving clubs more vulnerable to local politics. Other regional councils recognise that spending on sport is a smart investment. On the Sunshine Coast, the Aussies' 9-day National Surf Lifesaving Competition attracted more than 15,000 visitors, injecting more than $20 million into the region. And it's not just the popular beach destinations. In Western New South Wales, Dubbo Council partners with local businesses to target major sporting events because of proven economic boons. In just the first few months of 2023, sponsored events delivered more than $10 million into the local community, with the New South Wales Touch Football State Cup alone making $7 million for the region. Sport does not drain resources, but it actually solves problems. Youth in the Shoalhaven rank among the state's most disadvantaged, considering socio-economic metrics, remote villages, and higher proportions of Aboriginal youths. Greg Wellington, Indigenous Shoalhaven sportsperson and events manager, says community sport is the great equaliser and fears that without it there will be more crime, vandalism, and drug abuse. The Australian Sports Commission found that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander youth who participate in sport are 3.5 times more likely to report good general health and 1.6 times more likely to avoid serious mental illness. Sport's most transformative social benefits do not come from paying to watch a game in an $828 million stadium. They come from getting onto the court or field and actually playing the game. Economic, racial, and religious barriers are broken down on the court and field as community members unite around a simple shared purpose: to play, win, and have fun. It's pretty simple, right? Local councils must recognise the role these community clubs play in personal and community development and bridge the gap in funding between commercial and community sport. Depending on how much work is needed at the Bomaderry tennis courts to replace the lights and resurface the courts, the renovation of the courts will cost several $100,000. While raising a few $100,000 from government grants and community contributions is a massive task for a small club like Bomaderry Tennis Association, it isn't much when you compare it with the $3.5 billion the government and taxpayers is spending on Brisbane's facilities for the 2032 Olympics.